Very good. Albert Einstein once said, logic will get you from A to B, but imagination will take you anywhere. I think this statement shows two important meanings. The first is that logic will get us from A to B, and this is what most people want in their life. We want to get from A to B, we want to make small incremental increases to get to our ending goal. But the other important meaning is that the imagination is what will take to make great advances, great discoveries, and solve crises. And today I will talk about how schools are neglecting important imagination stimulation activities, namely the arts. The schools today are required to make drastic cuts in their budgets, and in this, the arts are being the ones that are being cut. I will also talk about the benefits of the arts on students, academic achievement, community involvement, and the arts industry in general. The purpose of school is to measure and improve students' academic achievements. They receive funding for the students' scores on standardized tests, and on those tests it's the subject dealing with math and reading. So schools, when they're facing cuts, keep their math and reading budgets, but they still cut the arts budgets. And this is a detriment to schools and the imagination stimulating activities. A study by Kim Vaughn, which was published in the Journal of Aesthetic Education, found modest positive correlation between voluntary study of music and mathematical achievements. It also said that mathematical training improves, or music training improves mathematical performance. Another study by Kim Vaughn and Eric Warner, also published in the Journal of Aesthetic Education, showed a correlation between students who take any kind of art course in high school and higher SAT scores than those who don't take any art schools. It also showed that those who take 4 years of art classes score higher than those who take less than 4 years of art classes. So this just shows the impact that arts have on not just the enjoyment of the students involved in them, but also on the other academic subjects that are being tested on, even like mathematics. But also the SAT scores show that the well-roundedness that the arts put on students is a great benefit, and to cut these programs is not what we want to be doing. But merely enhancing scholastic achievements is not the only applicable benefit of the arts. At some point in our lives, we move on from our scholastic endeavors and settle down in communities, ideally assimilate into those communities. In a study by Joshua Gutzko of Princeton, being involved in the arts translates into a plethora of benefits surrounding community involvement. Having a population with an arts background builds social capital by getting people involved, connecting organizations, and giving participants experience with organizing and working with local governments and nonprofits. Not to mention that when tourists attend these local events, they are attending local businesses and providing local economic profit for the local communities, which is a good thing. While most talk we hear about this subject revolves around the benefits for students, we can't forget that by cutting arts programs, we take away from the chance for students to be professionals. And this is a detriment to the arts industry. According to artsusa.org, the arts industry generated $135.2 billion in economic activity, $61 billion of which was from nonprofits organizations. It also supports 4.13 million full-time jobs. This shows that it has an economic vitality for all of us, and by cutting the arts programs, it's going to take away from the potential professionals that might have an impact on all the economies. The arts in schools are facing a dire situation. Their funding is getting cut, and students can't participate in programs to the extent in which they so choose. There are many benefits that the arts programs give to students. There are relationships that are shown between the arts and increased scores in math and SATs. The positive influence, it also shows that it gives a positive influence on being better citizens and being more involved in the community. This brings the community together and promotes diversity, which in today's day and age is huge. And by also keeping the arts programs in the school, we keep the pipeline full of the best artistic talent to help the arts industry succeed. Thank you.